Okay, we're back at my table again for another reading. I thought I would do a couple more readings like I did yesterday on the author situation. So I thought I'd take a couple other common topics that people look into with readings and take it from there, and we'll try a couple more. So one is always, relationship is always a big one. Why don't we do that? So this is going to be about your relationship if you're looking for answers on a relationship situation. And as a reader, you find that a lot of people have the same situations going on, or at least you'll see a lot of common factors between one relationship and another. So this relationship, this reading might hit home with a lot of people. I hope it hits home with you, and I hope you get something out of it. Again, we'll be using a Celtic cross, and this is about your relationship. So if you're looking for a reading on your relationship, this is going to be it right here. I have out starting with the Nine of Swords as far as your question goes, the issue itself, the relationship. And wanting to attain things that seem kind of hard right now to face. Sad truths maybe are there, but there are things you want to attain between two people here with the Two of Wands, the relationship. Things might not be on the same page with both of you. Another Eight of Swords this time. We got Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords. These first positions are the relationship, the question itself, the relationship between these two people, trying to attain something that seems like there's some hard facts here or hard truths that need to be addressed. Here we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Swords. What's good about that is both sides want to advance, or they want to resolve this situation, and that's nice to see. So both sides want to be happy with what's going on with the relationship, and they want to resolve things. Here I have the Justice card, and what you're trying to accomplish here is hard truths have to be faced. Hard truths. The two of you need to talk about this. You might be somebody who's willing to do that. It might be kind of hard for your partner to want to talk about it, but you are willing to talk about these things, and that's good. What you got going for you in the asset position of your relationship here is Ace of Cups. That's same as the Ace of Hearts on a regular deck of playing cards. This is new beginnings from the heart, and you're both in a good situation to do that. So if I'm not seeing one being married or one being involved with somebody else or something like that, you're both free, and nothing's really holding you back to do this outside of attitudes. But nothing outside of your world is holding you back. And I also feel the relationship is strong. I think it's been around for about a year. If it's longer or shorter, that's okay. Opportunity right here with the Three of Swords. And I'm seeing an opportunity with the Three of Swords as being, things have to be hashed out, new ideas have to be looked into. And coming up with some new strategy with this. What you're doing right now doesn't seem to be working. I feel that one of you wants to move forward with this relationship, where the other one is fine the way it is right now. This is very common. You want to advance. You want to talk about it. You're both, nothing's holding either one of you back. And you need to go over some options you have here. He might be leery to talk about that right now. If he is, it's because of his own confusion. Nothing to do with you. I'm seeing it being his confusion, not yours. Well, nothing to do with you. It's just Seven of Cups shows there's a lot of good with this relationship going on. There's a lot of good things happening here. Maybe you two have a lot of things in common. You enjoy each other's company, and so you got a lot to work with here. And the timing looks right to you with the Sun card. This is the timing position, number 8. So timing looks right as far as you're concerned to nurture this into something bigger than it is right now. As far as you're concerned, it's ready to go. Let's do it. Again, I see the confusion on your partner's part is what's causing this delay. Knight of Pentacles, as far as overall purpose of this relationship, or the overall question here we're looking into, is action being taken. You want to take action. You want action to happen here in a substantial way. Something more substantial with this relationship. Maybe if the two of you are just, maybe you're not living together. He's maybe there at your place on weekends, and maybe he comes by once during the week. You talk on the phone every day. There seems to be no reason why you two couldn't start living together, maybe even get married. You'd like to take action in that direction. And Ace of Wands. So an asset, Ace of Cups, and we have here opportunities to see some type of influences that might be coming up here that you could take advantage of with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is new beginnings as well. If these ideas are hashed out, talked about, he really has no reason not to move forward with this. If you've been together for a year, if that's really what it is, if it's longer, that's fine. But if it's been a year, you two are hitting it off. He's happy with a lot of things in his life right now that's there. But he would be willing to make changes on a gradual pace. I would say in the next 3 months, this could be gradually happening where you two start living together. If you wanted to have it where you're living together, maybe even possibilities of marriage if that's what you want. There's no reason for that not to happen. Have patience with him on this. Talk to him about it. Plant some seeds. Let him think about it. You two get along when you're together. You're seeing each other all the time, and sometimes it's just good to have patience with it and let things grow a little bit. This is a big move for him. If you feel that you've tried to do this before in the past and it hasn't worked, that's okay. Keep on trying. I'd say try it again this time in the next 3 months. Have this something to work on within the next 3 months and see where it goes this time. Eventually, something will stick. So I'm saying patience is key for you. You're both able to have relationship changes where it's moving forward, advancing, and I do feel that will happen. Ace to ace. Timing looks good for this to happen with the Sun card. You guys get along great. You have a lot of fun together. There's a real polarity or duality with the relationship with the Two of Wands. It shows passion. And it's just a matter of sitting down and talking about what you want and what he wants or your partner wants. And I do feel compromise can be made and things can start moving forward. Let's talk it over, give it 3 months, and I think something will stick. Now we'll look at this with another deck. That was a Tarot Marseille, by the way. This here is a Radiant Weight. Same question, just different cards. See what kind of advice or ideas we can get from this deck of cards. Serious offer made on your part to him. And again, advancing forward with the 8 of Pentacles. 8s are advancement. 2s are choice. This is the question itself, positions 1 and 2. As far as you're concerned, there's obstacles that need to be taken on, need to be looked into, addressed, that you'd like to resolve with this relationship. 6 of Swords, moving on to something more, less disruptive than what's right now. Attainment. This attainment looks like a sad truth, though, because you've mentioned this to this person before, and a realization that this person doesn't seem to want to be going in the same direction you want to go in with it. That could be hurtful. Again, don't remember that this is no reflection on you. The timing is good to take action, or the situation between both of you, again, another confirmation, both of you can take action with this. Knights are action. Your asset is action can be taken. Nothing's holding you back. To make a completion with this relationship, with the 10 of Cups, 10s are completion, Cups are heart. I see opportunity for that to happen. Again, with perseverance, sticking with it, keep expressing why you're not happy. This person doesn't like it when you're not happy. So even though you might have mentioned it in the past, I don't see it being something that's really been laid down in any type of direct strength about really what you're looking for. Another 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, showing your viewpoint of this question. It is a time of completion. Let's wrap it up. Let's gather things together. Let's start getting closer together. Let's have more of a commitment of living together, maybe even marriage. 7 of Cups is in the timing situation right now. 7s are confidence, moving forward, no obstacles. Nothing's really holding you back right now, except for the frame of mind, the thinking. Nothing else is holding you back. Again, another confirmation of assets here, where nothing's holding you back to take action. There are a lot of options here. Marriage isn't the only one. Third 10 of Pentacles. This confirms what you're looking for. I'd say that you would like to see marriage. What you're going through, what you're trying to achieve, or what you're facing, and ultimately the purpose of what you'd like to have here. This is the big picture, 10 of Pentacles. The big picture is a substantial commitment to this relationship. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is creativity. A lot of creative ideas here. Don't be surprised if he has some options himself, saying, okay, well, let's try this first. Some other option. Maybe this will be, let's move in together, let's get a place, let's not get married in the beginning, or something like that. But he's throwing things on the table with you, so he's talking with you, and looking into ideas with you. One thing you have going for you is your opinion means a lot to him. Again, he doesn't like the fact when you're not happy with things. The only reason this hasn't happened yet is because of his own confusion, nothing to do with you. He's happy with the way it is. So options thrown out on the table. In the next 3 months, you two will be talking pretty good about it. Bring it up again. Tell him, show him why there's nothing holding you back, and let him know you understand that it's a big move. He might also be looking at it like a lot of people do, is if it's not broke, don't fix it. We get along great now. Some people look at getting along great saying, let's move forward with this. Other people look at it as, we're getting along great because of the situation that we're in right now. Why change it? The only thing that could happen is it disrupts it. That's probably his position. You have to show him that that's nothing to be afraid of. We won't disrupt anything. The talking is going to be important. There'll be ideas. 310s show a completion is happening. End of one cycle, beginning of another cycle between the two of you, and things will move forward because there's really nothing holding you back. And that's that. I hope you like this. And we'll talk soon. Goodbye.